welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Banjo Kazooie. This is episode 16, and last episode, I swear, I'm not too sure if I actually do have ADD, but it would be kind of awesome that I did. It would explain everything, and yet, it just shows how lazy I am as well. Not really lazy, just more or less distracting that I can be when it comes to certain things, like trying to stay on topic for once. Well, first, I'm jumping again. Look at the green Jinjo out in the acidy type water or toxic, I don't know what it is. But apparently that is literally one of the legitimate reasons to actually call for help, since he can't jump, but apparently he can fly whenever you were able to rescue him. Yeah, I don't get it either. So apparently there's two legit places, or three Jinjos really. One of them being underwater, the purple one being underwater, apparently doesn't drown, magic. The other one that's on a buoy with the flag on top. This is why the yellow Jinjo is my favorite now, because it has a personality. You know what it is. It's just apparently it's smart enough to actually do a little SOS type of deal. This is why I like the yellow one now. It's my favorite. I don't care about the other ones now. For all I care, that they could just be stuck in whatever places they want, and then I'll just rescue them. But the yellow Jinjo, it's my favorite now. So we have 10 seconds to get the Jiggy that is under the cage. We got 16. Oh, I thought it was 10 seconds. So here we go. 10 more seconds. 9, 8. Will I make it? 6, 5. I'm about to do some jumping and falling and getting myself hurt for that Jiggy. It's worth it. So I made it. That thing was so annoying trying to get with the Nintendo 64 controller. My gosh, my thumbs would chafe and they would go red and they would hurt because of the joystick. It was unpadded, and yeah, you guys remember those days of the Nintendo 64 controller. Why couldn't they make it better? Oh my god, what is that? The pipe has eyes. That thing was trying to kill me. That looked a rare sign in the background. So, yeah, you guys remember the Nintendo 64 controller with the unpadded joystick, where if you were to press hard, thinking that you go faster, but it's just has the same speed. But back then we were kids, we did not know any better. Yeah, hurt thumbs. So here is the little code that you need to do. 312111. I think I said 1 3 times. 312111. There you go. There's your code. 312111. So that is apparently the code that gets the magic Jiggy out of the horn for you to get another video game logic error here. There's so many logic errors, you just don't argue with it. And I was actually playing Super Mario Galaxy for the first time today, and oh my god, there were so many things that were off in that game. I've only done like one level, I think, but I'm not too sure if I should make a let's play on that. It seems like it'll be a very long game. I'm not too sure. I gotta play it from beginning to end, know where I'm gonna go, know what I'm gonna do, and know what I'm gonna say, and then I'll be able to probably do a let's play on that, because I've seen other people who do let's plays. They have a lot of dedication, a lot of them going for 100 episodes. I'm not too sure I can actually do that. I'm already doing 28, 29, maybe 30 episodes. I'm not sure if I'm already halfway done. I'm not too sure how many episodes I need left, but I'm already doing this. This is actually fun. I'm just not too sure if I could do 100 episodes, because that is a lot of uploading and dedication for me to do every single day, and especially that I actually have a working job where I'm already able to get some income to help me pay off my debts, but that's another story. That I owe my father currently $2,500. That's currently so far, and I'm not gonna argue, because once I pay that off, I honestly don't know what to do with my money. I'm probably gonna put half of it. Oh my god, I can't pronounce this correctly. Or pronunciate, I don't know. I will put half of the money that I earned away into my savings, and then the other half I'll just spend whatever I want. So that's pretty much good right there, because honestly, if I save up that much money every month, I'm gonna get a lot. I'm gonna get a lot of money when I grow up, and I'll probably be able to retire early. Just as long as I don't go on a spending spree, and just as long as I take care of everything that I don't need to use money for. Especially if I'm gonna grow up and leave the house eventually. Not yet. Anyways, because yeah, I'd rather stay home with my parents and live off with them for another 5 or 6 years. You know, we're under a recession. There's a lot of things that if you were to live on your own, you would have to put in, I don't know, maybe $1,000, $2,000 a month just to live off by. That is not enough even, because you got your utilities, you got your car, you got your gas, you got anything really. The rent, of course, for the apartment. Hello. So, yeah. I just don't think I could be living off on my own for a while. You guys understand, right? It's not sad. It's saving money. And for a lot of people who argue against that, you try living on your own without support of your parents, and see how well you be. And who knows, you probably get yourself in a worse debt than I am. And my debt is because I got a puppy. I got a puppy that is 33 weeks old currently, and I love my puppy so much. It's a purebred that costs $2,700 by itself. You'd think that's ridiculous, but there's actually higher priced puppies out there, or higher priced animals. Like, I could have gone for $1,000. I could have paid that off, but you didn't know my situation. When I actually looked at the picture of the puppy that I could have gone, I basically fell in love with it, figuratively speaking, of course. When I looked at it, my heart just melted. It was the cutest puppy I've ever seen, and I knew this one was just the right one for me. Even though she bites me a lot, because she likes to play rough. Because apparently, whenever she plays, she cannot, what's it called? I don't know what to explain it. I can't say it. I think it's differentiate, if I actually said that correctly. She cannot tell the difference between playing with the other dogs and playing with humans, because you know, with other dogs, they use their jaws to playfully bite each other, but they don't understand that humans cannot take the same level of tolerance for pain. So yeah, she starts biting my arm. Sometimes she tries to pull it, and yeah, that does hurt. Sometimes it breaks the skin, and I let her know that she shouldn't be doing that. But sometimes she just gets into that high energetic level where she just is not gonna listen, and then yeah, I have to push her away. And sometimes I actually do have to somewhat, what's it called, discipline her in a manner of letting her know that she should not be doing that. And I'm not gonna bite her. I'm not gonna bite her back. That's just too mean. I'm pretty sure there's that people actually have done that. I'm not too sure if actually anyone done that. Is that considered animal abuse if you do that, or is that a proper disciplinary? I don't know, what's it called? I can't remember. I can't call it a spanking, really. But I honestly just let her know that when she bites too hard, I actually let her know, and I tell her no and all that good stuff. But I'm not sure if she actually listens, because she's still a puppy. She is still young. She's gonna learn eventually. We just gotta make sure that we actually keep an eye on her, and we actually let her know ahead of time, where it's not gonna become a bad habit when she grows up. Because when she grows up, she's gonna be 75 to 80 pound German Shepherd. She's a female after all. She's not going to grow to 110 pounds like her parents, I believe, but it's still a healthy weight, and as well as it's going to be a big dog that I would not be able to carry her anymore. I'm still able to carry her now, but at the same time, she is getting heavier and heavier by the week. She's currently, I don't know, like 52 pounds, and I'm still able to carry her. That's impressive for myself, because I haven't worked out in a while, so she's basically my own workout dumbbell, or what's it called, a bench weight. I don't know I don't know. I'm really off at this moment. I'm pretty sure I do have ADD, because I keep jumping from topic to topic. At least I stayed on that topic for quite a while, and even if I am rambling on and probably not making coherent sentences to people where they can understand what I'm trying to say. I just don't know. I'm just going along with it. I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna complain about it. I'm just gonna go with it. Just go with the flow. Be yourself. Like I've said in the other episodes, just be yourself, even if you're just making a fool out of yourself. But at the same time, it just shows you have a personality. I don't like being that person who is, I can't say stuck up, but I did leave that impression for a lot of people that I am a stuck up person, that if you don't interest me, I'm not gonna talk to you, type of deal. And sometimes I actually do show that in my commentaries. I try not to. I try to have a personality type of deal, because I just don't want to be that monotone. I am working on it. I'm not too sure how I sound like in my videos, because every time I do a commentary, I play it back, and if it's good enough, even if I sound monotone, I got to the point, got what I wanted to say, got things done, I'll just put that up there. That is a bit of laziness on my part, but at the same time, I just don't want to keep redoing it, being that perfectionist, because again, I am a perfectionist, and if I let that get in the way, I probably have to do a retake of an episode around 10 times, see if it is exactly the way I want it to be, and that's just not, I just don't want to do that, and nobody wants to have that type of burden on themselves. So this is why I would say, be yourself. If you have to ramble on to a topic for 10 minutes, not even paying attention to the game, that just works. Just really, what can you say about a game that hasn't already been played or hasn't already been said? And you just don't want to be the type of person who just basically explains everything that goes on in the game, because anyone could actually do that. It's just like me. I'm killing the boss in this game. Oh, he's going smaller, he's getting smaller, because every time you hit him, he goes into smaller and smaller pieces. And if you were to do this math, you get this many boxes. I'm just not going to do that. I don't know if I actually be able to do that, because I have no idea how many boxes it has. Because it goes from 1 to 2 to another 4, it goes to 4, and then 8, then 16. I think it goes to 64 pieces if you actually think about it. Who knew? If I actually did that correctly. If not, oh well. If I did, holy crap, how did I do that? But let's continue on. Let's go down. Oh my god, that thing is following me. So we get our jiggy notes. You see what I did? I just go back to whatever goes on in the game, because I have no idea what else to talk about. Oh wow, that is like a one-way ticket out right there. Get a little moment token on the lifeboat. I never noticed that in the last game until I actually searched. So, how about that weather? What is the weather right now? It's gone windy, and I actually got into a fender bender. That was not my fault, honestly. I was stopped at a red light. I was waiting. I went a little bit forward because there was a little bit of a gap that, I don't know, it's like an instinct. If there's a gap between you and another driver, you just go up a little bit and then stop. But as I did that, and I stopped again, the car behind me, yeah, he ran into the tailgate of my truck. It didn't cause any damage to me, but when we looked at his car, it had a little bit of a dent, and then the little emblem plastic thing, I don't know what kind of, I forgot what type of car it was, but that little plastic thing was broken. And his car had more damage than my truck, so we didn't call insurance, at least I don't think. I still gotta wait till another day. I know what, I'm gonna talk about that in the other episode, because I want to say something here. First, there's your other mumble token if you never saw that one, and there's a little bit of an Easter egg here. Let me go collect these 2 notes first, but I don't know what I'm doing at this point. Do a little backflip. Oh, wrong bed. I'm sorry. Alright, this one. You look up front. Look, there's Conker in his pajamas from Conker's Bad Fur Day. But that brings the question, why does one of the Sailor Grumblins have that picture in his cabin? A little bit of pedophile? Whoa, you try to get me, but you can't get me. Haha. But yeah, I think one of the Sailor Grumblins is a pedophile. Yeah, he has a picture of a young little character in his bedroom. So, makes him a pedophile. And this is going to be the end of this episode, so I will see you in episode 17.